So this is a haul video of just a few of the things that I picked up while I was on my sabbatical, and there's quite a bit of stuff, so I will sort of motor through it. It's not all the things that I was able to... What the heck? I'm not even making sense. It's like 17 seconds in and I'm not even making any sense. Anyways, enough blabbing. Let's just get into it. And the first things I wanted to show you were sort of replenishments of things. I think it was Miss Hannah G is her channel name? Hannah. Anyways, I just started watching her channel and she was mentioning that she really enjoys seeing when people sort of re-show things. It kind of tells her how much they love the product, and it's something that it's worth investing because they're seeing that person buy it time and time and again. And I thought, you know what, that's a really good way of looking at it, and hopefully you will look at it in sort of the same way because, you know, when I love something, I love it. I'm an incredibly loyal person to my friends, my loved ones, my cats, and to my products. So you will see replenishments all the time, and I hope that just sort of reconfirms that they're the bomb and the kick-ass. So let's get to it. Cringer Creek soaps. You know how much I love them. I've spoken about them time and time and again. It's Shelly and her family own a little farm of little tiny, they're not pygmy goats. What the heck goats are they? They did have pygmy goats, and now they have some other kind of dwarf, little Nigerian dwarf goats. And last spring she had a little kokolaroo goat that she named after the channel, so totally chuffed about that, right? Anyways, I love her soaps. There's no point in me showing you all the soaps. I usually get 10 because then she can give me a flat shipping rate, and I kind of now usually just get the oatmeal honey almond, the black raspberry vanilla, and the peach on the vine, peach divine. And but she sent me just a couple of little goodies. This is an apple one, and she put in the shape of a little kitty because she knows how much I love the little kitties. And a little teddy bear. How cute is that? So good. Love them. And if you ever do order from her, please tell her I said hi. And I will put her link in the below bar. And no, this is not a sponsored video. I don't get sponsored by them. I don't get paid by them. None of that stuff. I just really love supporting small family-run businesses. And the reason I keep going back and back is the amazing customer service she gives. And the soaps. The soaps just speak for themselves. So there's that. The other replenishments are, okay, let's just start off with the skincare stuff. It's the same over and over. Now, you know what? So many people have asked me, can you do an updated skincare routine video? It's been a year or two since the last one, and you know, I may still do it, but honestly, they're the same. It's taken me about 20 years to find them. Oh no, not that long. Well, yeah. A long time, and I've been using them for 20 years, so, well, no, that would mean that I've been starting it since I was at 0 age, so that doesn't make any sense. It's taken me a long time. I've tried a lot of different products throughout the years. I did a lot of experimenting in my 20s, but then when you find something that works, or when I find something that works, I just stick with it. What I do now is I will incorporate a new serum, maybe, try something out, do a lot of research, something that really sort of speaks to me. Not many things do, because I don't think it can necessarily beat what I'm doing right now. So it takes a lot for me to be interested in something. And but my basic skincare always stays the same. So I don't even know if it's worth doing an updated video, just because I swear to God, 80%, 85% are the exact same products. I just, or what I do is, I have 2 sets, say, like a couple of different cleansers, a couple of different toners, a couple of different this, that, and whatevers, and when my skin starts acclimating too much to one, I'll switch it with the other, but they're the staples. They're all sort of, I have them in doublets, so I know that when I switch off, I'm switching off into something else that my skin loves and really responds to. So that's sort of how I switch up my skincare. I don't switch it up by just incorporating new things all over the place. And when I do try things, you know, I give it enough time, but really, honestly, the only times that I'm really interested is, you know, a company will write and say, hey, do you want to do a review? For me, I kind of go, okay, if it doesn't cost me anything to try it, okay. But if I don't like it, obviously I will tell you that I don't like it. But I really, you know, unless I do my own research or just hear about, like Sulwhasoo, for instance, I've heard about for quite a long time as kind of a high-end Asian line, and so I sort of, what the heck? Why am I even talking about this right now? My lord. I'll save that for a different video. Right. Benefiance, the extra creamy cleansing foam. This is what I use at nighttime. I just find once I hit sort of mid-30s, I needed something a little bit more moisturizing, and this is a cleansing foam that adds the moisture. My day, it's the white Lucent cleansing foam. This is a brightening cleansing foam. I don't think it necessarily whitens. The white Lucent is sort of the whitening line. I don't subscribe to whitening lines. If you do, that's fantastic. It's not a big thing for me. So this is what I use in the daytime, in the shower with my Clarisonic. The Bio Performance Super Eye Contour Cream. I've been using this forever. This is my day eye cream. My night eye cream is the Shiseido Benefiance Concentrated Anti-Wrinkle. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. Anti-Wrinkle Eye Cream. Anti-Photo Wrinkle System. Oh, whatever. Anyways, very, very rich. If you don't like richness, you're not going to like this. It's very rich. It may cause milia for some people. It doesn't for me. I love it. I will say that this may be the best all-time eye cream for my eyes. In my 20s, even into my 30s, I had a double puff. A lot of us Asian girls have that. A bit of a sort of a double fold under there. And I just thought, you know, I'm Asian, it's genetics, yeah, I can never get rid of it. It always sort of bothered me because, of course, it just closes up the eye more. And when I was younger, I just was like a huge moon pie face, like huge, just really fleshy. Still with these crazy ass cheekbones, but you know, very fleshy. And I've lost a lot of that sort of fat, which is good that I started off with so much. And my eyes were very, very flat. I didn't have any of this sort of creasing. My eyes look like the way my dad's eyes look now, but when I was growing up, it was very, very flat. And so when you have flat up there, you have no crease, and you have a double puff under here, I was just like, and then I incorporated this quite a few years ago, 5, 6, 7, I don't know, quite a few years ago, and it got rid of it. I don't know what the heck. It just totally, I was like, wow, I have now other issues in the under eye area, but not the puff. I don't know if it's this alone, this in conjunction with each other, because I've been using this for like a bazillion years and will never switch off. But I don't know. I don't know what it is, but something. Something about something. Right. Okay. The VIVA Toner. Facial toner. Very, very basic toner. I love this particular mister. It really, you know, like the Kodale and the other ones that I've used before, even the LAVSHUCA, their thing, it's just a little bit too, what is it? Not projectile, but it's very sort of streamlined in its mist. This is very misty, and I love that. And it's just very basic because, you know, I'm using the retinol, I'm using the vitamin C. I don't want anything to really sort of interact with it. So this is a very, very all-natural, basic, very soothing. I just want a little zap of hydration. So there's that. TERRA. Argan oil, I've already done a video. Hopefully it'll have already gone up before this one. I did mention in that one that I was ordering the 4 ounce. So this is a ton of argan oil, and I need it and I love it because I love argan oil. And just to give you the price difference, Josie Marin in this particular size, 120 bucks with tax, 140 maybe. It's this, $44. And you'll hear me from the review. Love it. Love this stuff. So that's fantastic. The boots, you've heard me mention this before. Now, obviously in Canada, they used to carry it at Shoppers. Shoppers have pulled them all, the whole sort of this I don't know if the whole Botanics line, I think they've just got the number 7 now. But so sad. I scoured the entire city. I mean, went to every single location. How many do you have? Okay, I'll just take them all. Oh my God. I had like about 10, 12, and then I went through them. So I had to order more online, unfortunately. The shipping was insane. These are probably about $6 or $7 online. The shipping was 32 bucks. Yeah. Worth it to me though. So worth it. I grabbed as many as I could. Well, not as many. I could have grabbed like 20, but I think I grabbed half a dozen, but I love them. Why? Why, shoppers? Why did you do that? Sure, they have their reasons, but you know what you did, and I'm not happy with it at all. Okay. Just because it's so cute. It's just so darn cute, and it's like a little kitten. It's like the kitten size or something. But I just think that counter space is really critical for me, and I just don't want to have tons of clutter, you know. I'm like a minimalist, so I thought getting this size is great, and if I, you know, get the bigger, and I can just dump into that. Okay. The best sunscreen out there, bar none, SKINCEUTICALS Ultimate UV Defense, SPF 30. Been using this for a gazillion billion years. Love it. It adds, this is what gives the sort of glowy something. It's just like a sheen. I use it every single day, rain or shine. I mean, it's raining like crazy. More today, tons of it. And can I just say something about the whole hybrid of moisturizer, sunscreen, like your day moisturizer includes the sunscreen. I'm really, really pissed off about that whole notion, because I think it gives people a false sense of security. They feel like, oh, I've got my sunscreen because it's in my day moisturizer. I'm telling you, the amount of sunscreen you need to actually protect your face versus how much you need to moisturize are like you need like this much. No. You need like this much to moisturize, and you need like this much to protect. So to think that just by adding that little bit of moisturizer you're protecting yourself, no. I mean, I wish I could show you. Number one, I don't want to waste it, but it's sealed because it's a replenishment one. But if I was to squeeze it, it'd be squeezing out a globule about that high. I mean, literally, when I put it on my face, I'm like Casper. It's like white, and then it sinks in like 10, 15 seconds. It doesn't take long. It's not like that zinc white stuff, but I mean, I slather it on down to my neck and you're white. Beautiful sheen. So anything you put on top, you've got that glow underneath. So love that. Klorane. Just, I thought, well, I ordered a batch online. I didn't think it was available in Canada, and then I happened to see it at London Drugs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to order it online. I can just pick one up here. Pretty inexpensive, does the job. I like the way this one smells. This is Extra Gentle Dry Shampoo. It is the white one. I have a dark toned one that I use for if I have to go out and I have to look semi-decent. This really, honestly, dry shampoos to me is just so that I don't, you know, barf when I move my head really quickly and I get a whiff of this like dirty, gross hair. Yeah, that's not too sexy, is it? But oh, I don't know what it is with me. I'm like hyper vigilant. I'm like the most anal retentive person when it comes to personal hygiene and cleanliness and all that sort of stuff. But my God, my dirty hair, it's so gross. Just one day without shampooing it, it's just like woof. So really, I just use dry shampoos and then put it up in a ponytail or bun or whatever, and it's just really so I don't make myself ill. Right. Rapidlash. Love it. Did the Rapidlash, Lilash sort of face off. I would never ever use Lilash. Ever again. This is so much better. No dark circles, no rings around the eye, none of that stuff. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. On to makeup. Laura Mercier's Secret Camouflage. Purchased it when it first came out, hated it just because I didn't use it in the way it should be used. I used it under my eyes back then. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but I really, you know, I was so young, I didn't have all the spots and the hyperpigmentation that finally surfaced, you know, 7 years later, whatever. No, not 7, 15 years later. So because I didn't do, you know, I really wasn't like a spot corrector kind of person. I just used it under my eyes and it just looked like a hot freaking mess. So, and then I was watching Lisa Eldridge and she uses this when she wants like a super flawless canvas, and I was like, okay, you've sold me, lady. Not that she's trying to sell me, it's just anything she uses, I'm like, okay, I'll give it another shot, because you know what, it's just hailed by everybody, and you know, it's not that I believe the hype, but I was like, okay, maybe I'll just give it another thing. And it's fantastic. It's fantastic for the face. What can I say? Whew, that was loud. Stila in the Lights palette. Got the idea from the lovely, wonderful... Let's just take a pause to just appreciate the lovely Blushing Pixie. So, anyways, she was showing this and said that this was her favorite palette for, well, not ever, but she really, really loved it. And it was all she was using for like weeks on end. And she just couldn't say enough about it. And I was like, well, girl, I better go get it. And I did. And you know what? Super, super nice. Super nice. Okay, you know, Stila for me, when they go into the shimmery, can be really shimmery sometimes, a bit too shimmery for me. But, you know, they have 4 mattes in here. It's just a great color combination. It's really, yeah. Super digging that. And while I was doing Stila, which I haven't really purchased in a really long time, but I just decided to grab these. They were like 3 for $15, $16, so inexpensive. Those are the colors there. Raisin, grapefruit, seashell. Seashell? That doesn't really go with the whole raisin and foodie thing. Anyways, whatever. Those are those. Replenishments. I've shown this before. I love, love, love this. This is the OR2. I had to grab like 3 or 4 of these. The Moist Melting Rouge by LAVSHUCA. The PK6, which started all, I had to grab like 5 or 6 of those as backups. I just never want to be without it. And then KK sent me a whole bunch, which I will show you, a whole bunch of the LAVSHUCA products. And I love this, so I grabbed a couple of these backups. Oak lip liner. It's the only lip liner I use. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. I use another one, but that other lip liner I only use with 1 lipstick, and that's with that. The 2 just, oh, it's like butter. But this I use for everything, whether it's a red lip, which I rarely use, but pink lip, nude lip, peachy lip, any lip. I really do subscribe to the philosophy that your lip liner or a lip liner that I like is just to outline my own lips. Just to give it, you know, to correct a little bit of the imperfection. It's not to match my lipstick, yada, yada, yada. So, been using that one for years. Right. Brushes. I saw this in Lisa SZ something. It's the 518 from Coastal Scents. It was a stippling brush. I don't have a stippling brush. Well, I do, but I don't really use it for stippling. The only other stippling I use is the Beauty Blender sponge, so I thought, okay, I should try that out. It does stipple really nicely. The finish you get is fantastic, but of course, my crazy-ass sensitive skin, as soft as that feels on the hand, when I do that, it actually irritates my skin, so I have to be very careful on what days I use that. But the finish is great. It does give you a really great finish. I mentioned these in a previous video. Backup. So I got 2 more of these, so I have 3 in total. It's the Everyday Minerals Kabuki brush and the Kabuki Junior. I just picked up one of those. They're just multitasking brushes. I love them. They're like $6 or $7. So inexpensive. So I got a wackadoo of those. Is that it? Right. I think so. Oh, I just wanted to share with you. Oh, no, wait a second. What the mother? Okay. The Weleda Body Oil Kit. It's got quite a few. And I just thought that was such a great little kit. So if anybody wants, oh, by the way, if anybody wants to see any more of an in-depth review of any of this stuff, just let me know. I won't bother going into all of that. I did want to say a thank you to a few people who just happened to send such lovely, lovely tokens of appreciation, which I just, honestly, you know, just that people watch and take the time out to comment and just say the nicest and the kindest things, the supportive stuff. I mean, all of that is reward enough, but, you know, I just wanted to give a quick little thank you to Bonnie, the MJ, sorry, Bonnie, the mascara base, love, love, love it. When I run out of all of my backups that everyone was so generous enough to send me, this is the one that I would go for. And then the Klorane, I don't know what mascara one this is, but it's got a little baby one. It's got a spongy thing, like a lacquer. So bizarro. And that's the one. It's really a lovely mascara. The only problem that I had with it is I tried it in the summertime and I realized it's not waterproof because the first day I wore it, when I would get home, it was like huge raccoons. Even with my base, I tried it quite a few more times. It would still run on me. So I think it's more so for the winter times when I'm not sweating as much. But I think the mascara itself is actually really quite nice. So thank you so much, Bonnie. And then, whoops, I just wanted to give a thank you to Tanya. I mean, I can't show you everything. I'm just wanting to just say my thank yous in person. Well, I did, you know. It's the MJ. She got me a replenishment of the Lash Beautifying Mascara Frame Plus. And that's Tanya. And then KK, who I mentioned in a previous video. She was a subscriber of mine since really the very beginning. And she is just so lovely, so sweet, very, very thoughtful, very generous. And again, if you love Asian makeup or just interested in makeup from around the world, she has a channel. I'll put the link below. And honestly, her skin is like alabaster. It's like porcelain. It's so white. It's like, what the heck is really, really white? I don't know, but she's really, really pale. That beautiful sort of pale Asian thing. That's how I sort of imagine. This is going nowhere. Anyways, her skin is really, really beautiful. Very opposite of mine, which I'm very yellow with sort of green undertone and stuff. And I've always thought, you know, you either want the really pale, beautiful porcelain alabaster skin, which is what she has, or you want, you know, I love that sort of South Asian, Filipino or Thai, where they have that sort of permatan, that beautiful golden honey color to them, and I'm just sort of straight in the middle, kind of green and yellow. So anyways, she, so wonderful, has sent me quite a few fantastic things. I haven't tried them yet because I'm kind of saving them, because I can't have access to it all the time. But, and because, you know, especially with mascaras, I tend to open, you know, 4 or 5, and then I want to finish them all before I open sort of another round. But the Fairy Drops mascara base, can't tell you what that's like yet. A different Fairy Drops. They've got this newfangled packaging and stuff, so that's quite something. Oh, this was a different replenishment that I picked up, not part of KK's gift basket, but this is great for hard to get off mascaras. This, I just sort of put it on before I get ready to take everything off, and it just loosens all that stuff, so I'm not losing, you know, lashes, because, honey, I cannot afford to even lose a single one. If I lose one, there's a gap, so it just goes to show you. And she sent me replenishment of the Shiseido. For some reason, she said it's not discontinued in Hong Kong. I don't know what's going on there. That's really quite something, but there you go. She sent me an SK2 mask. I heard so much buzz about these. I really didn't want to fork out the $150 it is or something like that. So ridiculous for like 3 masks, because I'm not a mask person. I don't like wearing masks. I don't like putting masks on. I'm really, yeah, it's not my cup of tea. So she was kind enough to send one, and I still haven't used even though I've had it for a couple months, because I just want to wait for like a super special occasion to see, you know, just in case it's really that good. I don't want to just be like at home schlepping it and going, hey, I'm just going to wear this like $50 mask just to see. So anyways, oh, and before this video just gets too ridiculously long, these 2 LAVSHUCAs, oh, I don't even know. I'm wearing this one. All right, now, they're so moisturizing and gorgioso. It's like a pink. What? Did you see me just do that? That's so... Oh. It's PK1. And this one's like a rose color, which I would never have picked out for myself, but I freaking love it. It's a rosy color, and that's RS1. I can't say enough good things. There hasn't been a LAVSHUCA lip product that I have yet to absolutely adore. I mean, I just adore them. They're really that good. In fact, they beat out almost all the sort of high-end lippies that I've tried. So I'm just a huge, huge, huge fan. LAVSHUCA is sort of like a part of the Kanebo umbrella. So if you don't see it outright, maybe if you Google that, and then you can get to LAVSHUCA. Anyways, it's just, oh, fantastic. Love, love, love those. Okay, have I gotten everything? Oh, breathe. Okay, so thanks so much for always being here, guys. If there's anything that you want to see a more in-depth review of, just let me know and I will try my best to get a video out. So I hope you are having a wonderful day, evening, week, wherever you are, and I will see you soon.